The Loco ACD is the heart of the ACD network. In the ACD, the radio signals from the constellation of GPS satellites are received by the GPS receivers through its antenna. This signal is sent to the Command and Control Unit, that is CCU of the ACD. The CCU is a microprocessor-based module and acts like the brain of the ACD system. From the GPS signal, it extracts locomotive movement parameters like latitude, longitude, speed, angle, date and time. It processes the data and generates commands from the ACD. Apart from the GPS receiver, there is a radio transceiver inside the ACD. It transmits information such as ACD identification number, speed, location in terms of latitude and longitude, and status of its working with the help of separate radio antenna. It also receives the information being sent by other ACDs within a range of 3 kilometers. This information is also sent to the CCU for processing. On receiving the information from other ACDs and the data from the GPS receiver, the Command and Control Unit takes a decision for applying either the normal brake or the emergency brake on the locomotive, as the case may be. This is achieved with the help of the auto braking unit of the Loco. The Loco ACD has a user-friendly interface or a console which provides the driver with audio-visual indications like SOS, side collision, cancel, etc. Various messages are displayed on the text display board. Onboard mobile Loco ACDs and guardroom ACDs have both a GPS receiver and radio transceiver. The GPS receiver receives data from satellites and the radio transceiver communicates with other ACDs within a range of 3 kilometers. The trackside or stationary modules such as station ACDs, level crossing ACDs, Loco shed ACDs and ACD repeaters have only a radio transceiver unit. Both mobile and stationary ACDs exchange information and take decisions based on train working rules and embedded software to apply brakes automatically without any input from users. All ACDs work on the principle of distributed control systems. Very simply put, if two ACDs on locomotive are within a predefined distance and perceived to be at risk of collision, the ACD system automatically activates the braking system of the trains and prevents collision-related accidents. Let's look at some possible scenarios. Auto brake test. When a Loco starts its journey and enters the block section and its speed exceeds 50 km per hour, the Loco ACD automatically applies brakes with the help of the auto braking unit to reduce its speed to 30 km per hour. During this period, the VFD display shows auto brake test as the message, and the Loco ACD calculates the deceleration constant of the train automatically. This constant is remembered and used by the brain of the ACD throughout the journey. In mid-sections where train speeds are higher and neither the protection of signals nor any guidance is available to the driver, the Raksha Kavach detects collision-like situations in all weather conditions, thus providing the driver with Durdrishti or long-range vision.
The ACD is a brand new invention of Rajaram Bochi. To prove it can work in Mumbai, he's putting his neck on the line.
There is a stationary train here. You'll see one approaching train to the station. and I will stand right in the middle because I have the confidence that both the ACDs will make the trains stop.
Bochi's confidence is well placed. The ACD automatically stopped the train. On a busy track, the ACD would stop the trains even farther apart, up to 100 meters. Over the next 4 years, 35,000 ACD units will be installed all over India, including the trains of Mumbai.
Suppose a moving train detects that another train has stopped on an adjacent track due to derailment, cattle run over, chain pulling, etc. Here, the Loco ACD will automatically regulate its own speed till it crosses the stationary train. It will also warn the driver. If the driver of the stationary train presses the cancel button after ensuring that there is no danger to the movement of trains on the adjacent track, the speeds of other trains will not be regulated. However, if he detects that there is an infringement to the adjacent track and presses the twin SOS or Save Our Soul buttons on the console, the other approaching trains will come to a stop, thus preventing the possibility of either rear end or side collisions. In case a train detects another train moving ahead of it on the same track, its Loco ACD automatically applies brakes to regulate the train speed till the separation distance between the two starts increasing, thus preventing the possibility of rear-end collisions. While entering the station area, if the locomotive ACD detects the presence of a train standing or moving away on the main line, it automatically regulates its train speed to the maximum permitted over turnouts, thus preventing the possibility of collision.